acted out to skeletons, sitting in my private hell right next to them. I recollect and reconnect the secrets that this room knows. It's seen it all, drugs, lust, dust, rust, and new clothes. It's heard me pray to God and it's seen me fucking a stranger. Felt me punching from anger just right above all these baseboards. Helped me hide my adolescent habits and my party favors. Held me while I barked in my blankets after those shots of Jaeger. And it smelled the filth and fury on me. Tasted all my tears as they hit the carpet and nearly calmed me. Patted my back when I was frozen with anxiety, and took the time to recognize the somewhat decent side of me. But now it's reflecting what's deep inside of me. The place where demons hide for their privacy, now exposed eye to eye with me. On the wall as the door closes behind me, my shadow hands me a knife and the light suddenly down me. So fuck it, I'll hold myself accountable for this, and hold I wouldn't handle in my fist. Crack a smile and put that bold and tragic letter to my lips, and then I'll go and put that cold and jagged metal to my wrist. But first I gotta write it to my friends and family. What friends? To my family, whatever that means. Whoever reads this letter knows exactly what has happened here. I'm happy here, so please put it past you and don't look back in tears. I'm sorry for, what am I sorry for? I'm sorry if you ever thought that I was strong before. I'm sorry if you ever hoped that you would saw me more. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry, but you'll be sorry if you're not already. You'll remember I was fucked up and none of you did nothing to stop it. You might as well have sliced my wrist and hit the veins that I'm about to hit and take a shit all over my body. I gave my all to you and all you did was throw it in the garbage. No acknowledgement and nothing to say. I only hope that you remember this is never what I wanted, and I never thought I'd end it this way. Love, Jake. I look around the room again to find the walls are no longer projecting all my imperfections, and the lights are turning back on, reminding me of all the better moments that I've had inside this twisted bedroom. I see Jeanette, remembering the times that we would cut class and lay together here on this bed. I see my friends flipping through our yearbooks, talking about how we just couldn't wait for high school to end. I see my brothers laying on the floor together, staying up all night just watching TV and talking. I see my father giving me advice on growing up. I see my mama helping me through my problems. The smell of sex hits my nostrils as I turn around to see Jeanette is fucking someone else on my mattress. Sure enough, I see the face of all my friends underneath her, and they look at me with a smile as if they're happy. As I get up, I go to grab her by the hair, but then she disappears and now my arms are punching the air. So I hit the wall and leave another hole where I'm standing, and then I suddenly fall back in my chair. Then I look over and I see my brothers wearing my clothes, popping the pills that I would take when I would contemplate an overdose. They both pull out a kitchen knife and put it to their wrist, and then I hear somebody knock on my door. They must have heard me when I pushed that fucking hole in my wall. I go to grab the knives my brothers have in each of their palms, then they vanish like Jeanette and all my friends are just done. Now I'm alone again, but someone is still knocking the ton. So I crawl inside the closet with the skeleton bones, and they look as if to say that I'm not welcome at all. I slide the door shut and introduce myself to them though, cause they've been living here but never got the chance to be known. Right away I see a cheater and a liar and a thief. I see immediate reminders of the grief, little deviants inspired by desire for relief, and by the way they seem to feed on my retired beliefs, they gotta leave. I almost lost it until I opened up my eyes to find that they were not even real. I guess I really need to chill, I'm cutting back on those pills. Either that or they have found another closet to fill. Either that or I was looking in the mirror, the one that I had taken off the wall and kept it off through all the years that I was trying to evolve it. Didn't wanna face the problems I was causing, almost constant, so the closet kept it here. I slide open the door to see my old room. It's back to how it used to be before I got older. Bright walls and all the holes I punched in them are gone, but the knife is still sitting on my desk with a note. I see the letter and I grab it, then I rip it to shreds, and then I put the knife back in my drawer. Remembering the way things used to be, I realize that someone is still knocking at my door. But I am no longer scared of who it is, cause I just made it out of rock bottom. Too soon to be rotted, I hold the doorknob. All I gotta do is unlock it. I open up the door to find its opportunity knocking. Let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in, let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in.